Hey guys, Zach here from Kubota of Lynchburg. Wanted to show you guys today the differences between the Kubota Swift-Tach loader and what we'll call just a standard regular detach loader. So tractors for many years have now come with the series of loaders or the style of loader that comes on many of our tractors, which is basically it's got a kickstand that you drop down in some certain sequence or fashion, and you have 4 hydraulic hoses to unplug to take the loader off the tractor. Takes a couple minutes. You got to get on and off the tractor once or twice to do it. Nothing crazy difficult, no tools required, but that's what we'll call the standard loader style on this L series right here. But a couple years ago, Kubota came out with what's called the Swift-Tach loader system. So they started coming out with it on our BX series, and they introduced it to the B series, and now even the LX series have this Swift-Tach loader. So the nice thing is you can get it on multiple models, and what it does is it really makes it easy, as long as everything lines up, easy to get on and off the tractor. So we're filming in a little bit of a different location today because the #1 key thing to taking a loader on and off properly is doing it on level ground. Please have level ground. You don't want the loader to be up on a higher surface and your tractor on a lower, or vice versa, have your loader on a slant and your tractor's flat when you take it off. Lining it back up then can be extremely difficult. So I've got Tommy here. He's going to be filming with me today. He's going to be running the tractor while I talk through it. We'll go through the Swift-Tach loader attach and detach system real quick, show you that. Then we'll show you how to take a loader on and off of maybe your bigger tractors, or if you have an older tractor that doesn't have the Swift-Tach, show you how to take one of these on and off. So on the BX series, we're going to start with turning on the tractor. Go ahead, Tommy. He's going to go ahead and turn it on, and we're going to start it up. This will be the same for the BX, the B, and the LX series. So he's going to raise the loader up. He's going to then drop the kickstand here in a second. If you want to come on in, this silver lever right here will be your kickstand. Go ahead and drop that. That's going to drop that down. He's going to go ahead and put it straight down and take some of the pressure off of the pins, basically, where it's sitting on the loader frame. And then he's going to come in and he's going to grab these 2 levers. They're the same on either side. That disconnects the loader grab piece from actually holding on to the frame of the tractor. Then he's going to rotate it up and out. And on concrete here, it makes loud noises. And you can reach forward and grab this little red knob, twist it counterclockwise, and it'll lock itself in. And then this will kind of slide up right there. This is designed then with this knob there. You can set it right here in this section to keep it out of the way. Or you can set it here. If you have a backhoe on the model, you can actually set it there and keep it out of the way as well. So then at this point, you basically just back out of the loader. Go ahead and back out. You can see we're fully disconnected, and it's as simple as that. Now, it's not always going to line up perfectly. You might have to wiggle some things around and get it to do it, but this is the ideal way. And then, to do the reverse, keep it on, we're going to pull back in until you kind of line up. This is where level ground is important, because it's got to line up perfectly with those cradle pieces at the bottom. That's the important part to it. Then you take that out, and you just do the reverse sequence of your steps. You put it back in, and it is a little easier if you actually, before you disconnect your hydraulics, pull this piece forward a little bit, but you can still get to it. You lock it in, you put your little red piece back to lock it together. Now those are flat face couplers. You should have no hydraulic leakage in it. The water you just saw came off of this because we pressure washed it a couple minutes ago, but there should be no hydraulic leakage to it. Then you're going to rotate your loader arms back down into the frame, and this is where sometimes it gets a little tricky. It might not line up perfectly, and you'll see Tommy will drop those levers so that when it does go in, you can actually hear it kind of click in. And then you just got to rotate your loader in your bucket, and there it's clicked in. Bring your loader back up, twist it forward. Tommy, hold it right there for a second. Go ahead and turn off. And this is the other important thing. If you come in here, you will see a bolt right here on both sides. So this bolt here on both sides is what actually is going to hit your kickstand when you curl your bucket and push the loader up, that loader frame system up. So the important part about those bolts, if they're out of adjustment, even by just a couple of thread lengths, your loader kickstand might not kick in. So hopefully from the factory, from the dealership, those bolts are properly adjusted, but over time, if they vibrate out or you have to move them for something, you just might have to put those bolts in or out a little bit further to make sure they properly hit your kickstand back up. So Tommy, go ahead and kick your kickstand back up. You'll see what I'm talking about. As he curls this bucket, it's going to push it straight up, and it'll lock it in. So if it's a couple inch, like if it's an inch out of adjustment, it won't actually go up far enough. And now you're done on the BX series. Perfect. So on your standard loaders, basically, again, like I was saying, you have a kickstand system. On a lot of the Kubota L series, M series, MX series, any of those, this is your kickstand right here. That's what this rod is. If you pull your little Carter pin, your kickstand will come down. And it actually has, if you come around from the front and take a look, it'll be this little pin right here. This will slide into there, which locks it in place. Put your keeper Carter pin in there, and now you have a kickstand locked in place, and you've got one on either side. We've already dropped the other one. So what, 2 seconds, 3 seconds to drop a kickstand on each side. Very simple, very easy. And then Tommy's going to do it again. He's going to go ahead and drop the tractor, and you'll see it's not quite as automatic as before. So your kickstand comes down. Level ground is extremely important. Yep. By picking up the front of your tractor, you're taking the weight off these keeper pins. These giant pins are what keep it locked to the frame of the tractor. Kubota makes it nice. Little keeper system right there for it. And you are now disconnected from your tractor loader frame. You drop it back down. It pops back out. You push it forward. And you're now sitting there on your kickstands. And then Tommy's going to turn off the tractor. You have 4 hydraulic quick couplers. So they're simple push-pull quick couplers. Now these are not flat-faced like the BX. These are Pioneer couplers. If he's going to do all the work, I'll let him. And I'll just talk about it. That's what I'm here for. So it's 4 quick couplers, but it's not as simple as easy as the BX series. That one, it's 1 lever to disconnect all 4. On these, they're going to sit there. They're going to sit in your loader kind of stay area here. They're going to drip some hydraulic fluid on the ground in the tractor. That's fine. That's normal. That's what it's designed for, these Pioneer couplers. And now you're good to go. You're disconnected from the tractor. You're no longer hooked up to the frame. You back out, and you no longer have a loader on it. So very easy either or. On this one, you do have to get on and off, walk around the tractor, drop the kickstands, pull the pins, disconnect the hydraulics. But again, 1 to 3 minutes to take off a loader and put it back on any of the Kubota tractors. So that's the Swift-Tach style and what I'll call the standard pin-on style. That's how you take them on and off. Of course, if you have questions, you need more details, call your local dealership, call your sales guys, and they can walk you through it. And always watch YouTube videos. It helps.